everyone, it is Dee Dweller and we are back with another one of our Stranded Alien Dawn playthrough videos. This time revisiting the Desertum region. I'm actually not really sure where we left off. It's been a minute since I've played it, so hopefully everything is pretty readable at a glance. I do remember specifically that our last playthrough endgame goal was to tame a Dramada, and we did, and that's what we're seeing right here, which is so nice. We are not going to slaughter him, but we are going to name him. I don't know what to name him. I guess I'm gonna start naming them after my own pets at home. So this one can be Trooper. That is my oldest cat. He came with that name when we picked him up from the shelter. Go ahead and name our first Dramada after Trooper. And then let's take a look at how things are going inside. This guy's holding his head. Hugo, what is he up to? I think he's cooking, which is great. Let's take a look at our resource menu for food. We have 2 prepped meals, both are green porridge, and then we have a lot of vegetables, which is good, and a lot of grain. So we should be able to sustain for a while. Interesting that this floor is missing some tiles. Did we run out of skin bark? We might have run out of skin bark. So I think that might be one of the first tasks we need to do is get more skin bark. And then, are we under attack? We're not technically under attack, but yeah, this is the 63 hungry pest. I remember now. Despite having these 63 hungry pests just chilling on our front lawn, Hugo decided that that was the appropriate time to tame a Dramada, which he did, and managed to bring it all the way home. But now what I'm seeing is a horrifying sight. These things can swim. What? Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that at all. That is not right. I should not be seeing swimming giant beetles. Oh, that's not, I don't like that at all. And I don't know that we are equipped for a fight right now. If we do have a fight, I'd like to bring the fight here where we were, you know, kind of hosting our stand-downs in the past, but the biggest issue of all was the fact that we could not repair these fences. I mean, would it be better just to lay a second fence in the meantime? I mean, it looks like we were already working on that too, though. Whew. And everybody's starving. All right, it's all coming back now. I'm starting to remember what the situation was. It's not great, folks, and that's what I get for choosing to play on very hard mode. We are basically, everybody's starving, which is why everybody is currently eating, except for Ken, who should be, but he's scavenging for some reason. So let's see if we can fix that. He should be eating something. Bring our boy in to eat. What can he eat? What is there to eat? We don't even have a refrigerator at this point. Okay. Can he eat vegetables by themselves? How about this? Why don't we let him eat this, just so I can bring him in to eat right now. Talus is the only one who's not starving, and right now it looks like he's trying to research something. Is it these bugs? Is he researching these bugs? Is that what? Yeah, he is. Okay, I have a feeling here, folks, that if we don't fight these, we're going to, at the very least, lose all of our crops. But I'm kind of okay with that for the moment because I think we're okay on supplies. Better the crops than my survivors at this point because they are not looking to be in the best of shape. All of that said, I kind of do want to fence in our domesticated pets. We did see before these starving overgrown insects coming over to the trough and eating from this, which was kind of nuts, but I don't want, when there is an attack, for our livestock to be attacked in the process, so I would prefer to put some kind of defense around them. Also just to keep them where I can find them. So let's start, I think it's possible, yeah, it looks like it's possible to bring the fence through there. We're gonna go ahead and envelop the balloon as well. And then I would like to kind of end these at the wall of the building. And then we'll put a gate on here. So let's do that. We have ourselves a little fence, and that can just kind of like lead into here from here. But also for the sake of easy access for our, and I kind of want to make this door a little bit stronger. Let's rotate that around here and put that kind of like leading into the house. We have so much construction to do. I don't know why, and I'm not even pushing play. I don't even know why I am trying to instigate more construction considering how much we already don't have done. Oh good, he discovered what these are. Now he can stop researching in the middle of harm's way. So we now have a Scarabee statue. I wonder if that means we could potentially tame Scarabee. Imagine, okay, forget an army of Dramada or the aggressive birds or whatever else there is, because this right here, if you could have yourself an army of Scarabee, that right there like has potential, I think. I think that has so much potential, which makes me want to grab Talus here. We're going to, I don't know, butcher this, because if I do that, maybe then we can attempt to tame some of these starving Scarabee and get them on our side. I mean, they are really, where are they heading now? Are they moving on? Did I just dodge a bullet? Are these guys like moving? I mean, they look like they're migrating, which would be great for us because we don't have a way to withstand any kind of attack. Our defenses are completely knocked out. From the first round, the first volley of Scarabee attacks, which was like right before these 63 showed up. So there was like zero space in between these two waves of attacks. Perhaps that's just what you get when you game these settings, and I'm gonna have to live with. At least it appears that our boy here is rebuilding our fence. So I can breathe a sigh of relief once he like knocks in this last one here. There we go. Okay, crisis averted, at least I think, for now. Let's mark all of these Scarabee for butchering. The 63 Scarabee are gone. They have absolutely migrated away without us having to fight them, which I am very grateful for. Why is Hugo injured? Why is he what need does he have to heal right now? What? Okay, I don't really understand why it's saying he needs to heal. I guess it's this. His health is 94 out of 200, so he's still recovering from a previous Scarabee attack. That's my assumption. I think that's the deal. Animal flu? No, what is this? Hugo, heal this animal, please. So we have gone through 4 or 5 rounds of gameplay on the Sobrius region playthrough that we're currently doing, and I have reached I have an electric grid, I've reached refrigeration, and so we have all of these things. And to come back to a new gameplay and have to start from scratch again, which normally I don't really pause to think about, but since it's been a week since I've opened to this game, I'm reorienting myself and finding out yeah, there's a lot of things I don't have yet that I thought I had. So we've got some work to do. And I would like that work to include taming another Dramada. So what do we have here? We have Trooper. We have Trooper who is female. I do want another Dramada. This one's female, so let's see if we can find and tame a male Dramada. Here's a male one, Quinn or Hugo. Hugo's our man. Let him tame the Dramada. You can't see him, but I'm sure you can hear him. Look at me, baby. Come here. Little guy. Wanna say hi? Come on, let's get you out of here. So Hugo is going to tame this Dramada for us. Krista is researching inside. Temperatures are good for right now, so I think that we're safe as far as can the weather kill them? Right now, what I really want to try and do is cut some lumber so we can build this fence and keep our Dramada fellas at home. I also really want to find a dog. I've heard that they show up really tiny on the map, so if you want to find them, you kind of have to either select a large area and then go through here to try to find there is a dog in that square, which I'm not seeing one right now, or alternatively you could stay pretty low to the ground and try to find them that way. I'm gonna occasionally be doing a little bit of both. I think it would be so great to have a dog, and I wonder if perhaps it's gonna be one of those situations where you have to go up the hill again, climb all the way up here on the plateau or something like that, just to find thing that you're looking for. It's a gorgeous view up here. Why is he going to sleep? Do they all still live in here? Oh great, they're gonna be sleeping with the bug carcasses. We have beds in the house. What is happening? Okay, well maybe not everybody has an indoor bed. So we have Ken inside, this one has no owner. Okay, so we're gonna make Katina sleep here, and then we're gonna give, I don't know, Vivian this bed. And then we're gonna have to craft a couple more. Not everybody can have their own room. We're gonna copy this, and we're gonna drop the copy there. We're gonna copy Tina's, and we're gonna drop a copy, make one there. So there, now we have 6 total beds, or we will, once they're built. And we do have the Scarabee statue now. I kinda wanna build it just because I can. Maybe we can put it out here like a scarecrow. Put this out here around our fields. What do you think? Does that sound reasonable? Would that work? With some Scarabee statues. It may not make the most sense, but I want to do it, so we're doing it. And this guy's just sleeping with the bugs. That cannot be a restful sleep. Vivian, please do your boy a favor and get rid of these Scarabee that he's like using for a blanket right now. I mean, that'd be kind of terrifying though, to wake up. I mean, it's terrifying enough. It's already nightmare fuel that he's sleeping under these carcasses, but then to wake up with Vivian kneeling there with a knife would also just like put you over the edge, you know? Don't come for me in the comments, please. I understand that we are in a very lackluster place right now. We are missing storage space that we desperately need. We do not have the defenses that we desperately need, or the resources to continue building fences. So I'm fully aware. This is like round 2, like the second time that I've opened up this playthrough. So please keep that in mind. This is still early game for these guys. So we haven't really had a lot of time to get very far with the development in this run yet. I think what I might want Ken to do is to help us out here with the cutting, since we need more wood. We definitely need somebody cooking like all the time. So who is it that we have on the grill or the stove? Trooper and Drammadas. That's right, we have another one. I forgot that we did that. We have a male now. I really want to fence them in so we can start having a little family. But he needs a name. We're gonna name this one Houdini after my black cat. And then let's take a look here at our management tab. Get distracted so easily in this game. Vivian is our crafter, that's right. So I didn't really, well, she's also our only cook. That's unacceptable. We definitely need somebody else cooking. Tina's doing all the research. Hugo is doing like a million other things. So cooking needs to come first. So, because people will starve. I don't know why I let that fly in the first place. Now what do we need to do? I'm sure it's a lot of things, but I'm hoping it's not this poor guy, honestly. Ken, I'm just gonna ask you to put him out of his misery. I'm so sorry, but that will give Ken a buff, and we'll be able to also butcher it for meat, which has its own benefits. Let's look up here, see if we can find any dogs hiding out. Oh, we found some nest, creepy. Spaceship debris, blade grass, some dry trees, but no dogs. What about this direction? No dogs. It's a nest. We are not hurting for nest here. There are a ton of them. Literally, okay, what? Let's do a roll call, shall we? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 nests in this view. Let me turn around. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the 9th one. 9 nests waiting for us right outside our canyon. At some point, I think I'm gonna have to get brave and obviously properly equipped for taking these things down, because I do hear that their nests provide quite an incredible resource. But that is not what I'm after right now. What I'm after right now is a dog, and right now I'm not seeing a dog. No dogs. If there was a dog, the scorpion nest probably wouldn't let it live for very long. You know what though? We need to be like harvesting this stuff. And just as I said that, look who's down here doing it. Hugo is already on top of it, and that's so great. We still have, like, I don't know what it is about this specific area, this like steep, maybe they're just falling to their death, maybe. I mean, that sounds terrible, but there's always like dead bodies on this hill. Oh, but that is a pretty cool view of the water. Any dogs? No dogs up on the dangerous cliff. Are there any dogs on this map at all? I wonder though if our Drammadas are getting along with each other. We need to make sure that we're keeping the trough filled. What kind of food are we putting in here? Just slop? No. Let's try this too. Okay, Tina. bring food. We want them to be happy and healthy. A shooting star, a meteor with a long trail blazed in the sky and fell not too far from camp. It could be a small piece of debris or a genuine meteorite. I don't get too excited about the shooting star ones because I'm not that eager to go dig up some rocks. I get more excited about things like we think it's more for survivors or some other technological breakthrough, but we haven't been on an expedition for a minute, so maybe we'll go anyway. We have a Quinn in our party. We send the Quinn because he makes the expeditions go by so much quicker. And he's armed. Everybody but Talus is armed, really. There's nothing to equip. Maybe we can have him work on solving his own issue by crafting a bow. And we want a spear for our boy. Okay, so let's take a look here at what we're dealing with because we're gonna have to face those aggressive animals, most likely. And we just got rid of the other ones, thankfully peacefully, but we've got some work to do here when it comes to protecting our domesticated animals, and that starts with cutting these down. So let's put Quinn on the job because I really want these finished being built. And then when it comes to defending against the attack, we will thankfully be able to tuck back away in here with our 2 layers of stone wall. What else can we do to prepare ourselves? Hunter without a ranged weapon is currently running way out here, and we're gonna pause because he cannot be doing that right now because we are now under attack. So, and he is unarmed, but we're gonna bring him inside anyway, like right here. And then I'm just gonna have to draft everybody else and kind of do the exact same thing. Oh, my poor animals. Where is he right now? Did he have time to cut anything down? No, he didn't, but hopefully we can aggro everything in here. I really hope the Drammadas are okay. Hugo as well. Hugo, let's bring you back here too. And take a look at where are these enemies coming from. Down the mountain. As the sun rises, we just got like this march of ants, the marching of ants coming this way. Except that these are no ants. They're more like ticks, which is pretty horrifying when you really think about like a tick bigger than you. Like, I don't know that I could stay on this planet. That might be like a no-go for me. I might have to bail out. I don't like ticks that are this big. How are we doing here? Oh no, our Drammadas are being attacked. These poor guys. I'll have to heal them afterwards. At least it was just the one, and everybody else got drawn to our fence. They have broken through. It looks like Ken is dealing with the worst of it right here at the breakthrough. We're gonna need to back Katina up. Or not, the fight is over. That's good. The dual walls lasted us until like the bitter end. I'm gonna undraft Ken and have him heal himself. Hugo, I do wanna undraft him, but I want him to heal our animals. And then I'm gonna let everybody else that needs healing go rest. So let's see how that works out for us. Yeah, so we should be seeing help on the way any moment now. Yeah. So Hugo's over here helping out with Houdini, and then we've got Katina helping out with Cooper. Hugo is awaiting treatment. Katina is healing Hugo. So there we go. And Quinn is on an expedition. That's still happening. She's making weapons for Talus. It's about time. And I guess we can't use these until we research them. So that's like a thing we need to do. Maybe I'll bring Katina. Oh, she's healing? No, she's researching. We're gonna have her do a little observation for us so we can actually start using that for whatever we use it for. Like, I think it's usable as like a fertilizer, but also you can like fuel ferment with it or something. Okay, so now we know that we can use this stuff. So let's go ahead and I guess use these. There's a weird way to like put it, but sure. Okay, a nest. Yikes. I have no doubt in my mind that this nest and creature that I've occupied it have fallen from space. Ooh, okay. But I did not think it was a good idea to go anywhere near them. Yeah, let's not do that. In the meantime, maybe we could ask... Vivian is having a food binge meltdown. He is harvesting these. That's good. I guess what we need to do now then is bring somebody in, and he is butchering, which is long overdue. So I'm gonna let him do that. Hugo, I'm gonna borrow you. I know you're tired, but please cut these trees. We need the lumber. Also, we need more stone. This is such a frustrating solution just to repair these stone walls that are honestly such low durability to begin with that they're going to get knocked out every time we go through these attacks. Where is it that we're making cement? Here? To make that limit 110? It definitely shouldn't be a 10 limit. We're gonna start, I can't believe it said limit 10. But yeah, not enough resources. What do we need? We need stone. Of course we do. So I guess I'm gonna find us a new place to start mining. It is so dusty. Oh, of course it is. We're in the middle of a dust storm. We've discovered manure, guys. Okay, so upon extensive observation of the object, I conclude that this is... Oh, our animal is pregnant now. Trooper is pregnant. We are gonna have a baby. It's so fun. Insufficient storage space. When is there not? Like, seriously, we desperately need like a fridge. Also, I'm gonna empty and deconstruct this, bump our stove over so that I can use this wall without blocking that door. And then I can probably, I can definitely put this stick stone thing somewhere else. So let's see, copy this. And we're going to place it, oh, I don't know. It can just be in somebody's room. We'll just put it here. Let's see what we've got going on here. Quinn is a solid guy. He is building us our fence for our Drammadas. And they're both inside, so at least now I don't have to lead them in because they're both already indoors. We are in a cold snap. I think we are probably freezing because it's 0 degrees outside. I think we need to close some windows. So let's go ahead and kind of like make that a priority because holy smokes, it is freezing. Keeping it warm inside is kind of important. Ken is running outdoors, so we're gonna have to give him a different job to do for the moment being. It's 2 degrees outside. That is too cold for literally everyone, so I'm gonna have him move this instead. Cool, I think we managed to get the door out of the way before anybody else could run outside. We can undrop Vivian now. This is my solution, folks, to cold snaps and heat waves when the weather outside is too severe. Take the front door off. There's plenty to do indoors. There's plenty to eat indoors. I think we're gonna be fine for a little while. I mean, like right now I'm looking at Vivian, her cold tolerance is 42 degrees and it is currently 19 degrees outside. Life-threatening hypothermia for Vivian. Yeah, it's too cold for her. She needs to equip a hat. I don't know if it'll help. And then she's gonna have to craft herself some clothing. So a jacket. She could use a jacket for sure. But she's going at it so well. She's moving so fast. That's the beauty of working with Vivian. So when she tailors that, I'll have her wear it. Life-threatening patina. 28 over here. Why is it so much colder over here than over here? That seems pretty bizarre to me. How cold are the rooms? 24 degrees? Maybe Katina could come over here to cook something. Let's do that, because at least over here it's warmer. And then Vivian's almost done tailoring the hat, so we can have her or Katina wear it. We'll give it to Katina. And then Vivian is going to sew a coat, because somebody needs to. It is currently 48 degrees outside, 31 in here. I think it's okay to put the door back for now. So at least not life-threatening now. At least now the hypothermia is just hypothermia and not life-threatening hypothermia. That's something. The coat is taking a little bit longer than the hat did, but that's kind of understandable. Researched electronics crafting. I guess that means we could be looking at a soldering bench, and I could be dropping that into another room. Opportunity CPU core research. I have read how CPU cores are produced. I think that it should be possible to research them without a sample. Thank you, Talus. We gotta be careful when it gets dark out. Probably gonna have to bring everybody back in. He is visiting Houdini. I would really like it if he could deconstruct the stockpile, but apparently he cannot. And temperatures are starting to fall outside. Let's have Vivian put on this coat. So Vivian, coat please. Temperatures are dropping quickly, so I'm gonna start bringing everybody back inside. Vivian's asleep inside. Quinn is going outside to sleep. Please don't. Let's see what we can do here. We'll make this Quinn's bed. And this can be Hugo's bed. And I think that should get us everybody back indoors. Can you imagine? Hang on. Can you imagine? 0 degrees outside, and these guys are trying to sleep out here. Like, why? Why is this happening? I'm gonna mark these for deconstruction. 3 degrees outside for this cold snap. But everybody's inside, and it's currently 21 in the rooms. All the windows are closed, aren't they? Yeah, all the windows are closed. We do only have like the one heating stove, which isn't, I don't know, make more of these. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make another one of these. We're gonna put it here. Hopefully that makes a difference. We're actually not doing bad. Once we gave Vivian the coat and Katina the hat, we really like put them in a good place as far as like their cold tolerance goes, which is good in the middle of a cold snap. They're all like freaking out because they're stuck indoors. All right, the temperature has risen outside enough that I feel safe putting the door back. So we can do that, and everybody like just bust out the door so that they can go run off and do what it is that they're queuing up to do, which isn't the worst thing ever. I will say them being stuck inside did make that habit rotate that way, I suppose, since it seems to be that's the only direction we can go with it. Quinn can move this when he's done eating. And that means now we can grab some of the shelving and create some more. So we have like the whole limited storage or we ran out of storage problem. We can fix that. So we're gonna fix that. Yeah, I mean, everybody's so busy doing what they're supposed to be doing, so I'm not complaining. I just gotta keep an eye on the weather until the cold snap ends, because that seems to be our biggest threat right now. I will say, I think our scaredy little statues look good. They're not bad. They look pretty good. There's definitely an artist among us doing these stone carvings. Come in cold for Vivian. It was bound to happen. Just don't sneeze in anybody's face. We don't have the option to research electric goods without electronics. I mean, we could do like a diesel generator maybe. So we'll do that. We'll build a diesel generator then. Just so we can power and start building electronics, power devices, start building electronics. We are getting kind of low on our spare clothing supply. So I'm gonna need to put Vivian back on crafting, which means I really need somebody else to be cooking and not Vivian. And our options are either Katina, who we have researching basically all the time, or Hugo, who we've got doing all of our other important tasks like ranching and planting, so that I can kind of make him harvest if there's something to harvest, but when there's not, to be cooking. And I'm really curious to see when we're gonna get like the baby Drammadas. But I still want to find the dog. There's gotta be a dog somewhere. Oh, fallen trees, but not, oh, no. Yeah, no dogs. And this way, no dogs. No dog. Man, I just really want to find a dog. I really want a dog and I can't find any. And it's a little sad. And what's even worse is like I did this, I like dragged out the select tool to show resources in my seeds video that I just did, and during one of the Desertum region seed that was meant to be challenging, I selected like a huge swath of land, and like in the objects list was a dog, and I was like, ah, if only I was playing this and then I could like go tame that dog. Oh, no dog. And we go up, we climb higher and keep looking, because one day we'll find a dog. A dog! I found a dog! I found a dog! Hugo! Train this dog! Oh, we have to observe it first? What nonsense is this? We know what a dog is. How do they not know what a dog is? Hugo, go find that dog. Please be in good health. Please don't need anything else. Okay, fast forward. I found a dog! Hugo needs to come up here. I know there's thin smoke. Well, with that in mind, I guess we could send Quinn on an expedition to hopefully find another survivor at this thin smoke. So we'll do that, and while he does that, we will go with Hugo to find this dog. That would be pretty cool, actually, if we got another survivor, so that then we'd be at 7, and a dog in this playthrough, and a Dramada baby. That would be such a good playthrough. I really hope that we get all 3. That'd be amazing. We're observing a dog because we apparently don't know what a dog is. Hugo, what do you think? Is that a dog? It's a famous dog breed, and it baffles me how its kind has gotten here. Did some specimens survive a crash? Dogs are frequent companions during its space vacations. And I've even heard of contraband ships trading dogs on worlds where their breeding is illegal. Who knows what happened. One thing is sure though, the dogs have adapted to this planet well. They are somewhat wild and aggressive and provoked, but it shouldn't be too hard to reclaim the trust of man's best friend. Hugo, don't go. I want you to tame. Not enough food. Why is there not enough food? Okay, Ken, don't go to sleep. Don't do that to me. I need you to butcher this right now so that Hugo can tame this dog that he just left up here somewhere. No, wait, I can't lose this dog. I can't. There's more than one. There's multiple doggos. Hugo, what are you doing? Not enough food. How do we get enough food? So. Transporting. Okay, so draft. Undraft Hugo, tame the dog. Still not enough food. What? Okay, Hugo is eating because he needs it. Quinn is still in his expedition. Vivian is gonna come up here and hold this spot for me. We need to find another source of meat. And I don't have to go too far to find it. Man. Okay, hang on. I'm panicking. I know that it's here somewhere. I know I just saw. There he is. Quinn. Not Quinn. Ken. Butcher this, okay? I found a small campfire with some embers still glowing faintly in the ash. Someone was here not long ago. Shout, maybe they'll hear there. Oh. I have seen this one before, and every time I've clicked shout, maybe they'll hear you, it never, like all the times that I tried it, I didn't find a person. So maybe, knock on wood, maybe this will be the time. Expedition complete, then smoke. I shouted and walked around for a while to see, yeah, but nothing happened. I don't think it's a good idea to linger. That's a shame that we weren't able to find that person. That sucks. Please, everybody get out here and like start chopping. Chop, because we need to tame the doggos. That Vivian is up here, or heading up there to save the location of. Please go here. This is where the dogs are. Please, dogs, don't migrate away. Okay, so this is our goal. Oh, but before we can do that, I need to have, I think, more meat. I think that's what the dogs need to be tamed. And usually I can find that on this hill, which for the first time like ever, there's nothing there to butcher. So I think I'm gonna have to actually hunt something. It's probably obvious at this point, I don't really like the hunting part. I don't like to kill the animals. I would much rather keep them. But where are you, Quinn? Or Ken? You're eating. I kind of I'm desperate at this point to hunt something just so that we have the meat to domesticate the dogs. Oh, Ken doesn't have a gun anymore? That's lame. I didn't realize that. Ken, some evasive maneuvers maybe? It's the first time I've seen one of these things fight back. They both keep missing. This is like the saddest fight ever. Neither one of them is like landing a hit. That's pretty bad. But now it's retreating. Ken, you have to butcher it after you do that. So Ken is gonna need healed. Actually, he's able to heal himself, and then Quinn, if you don't mind, I'd really like for you to finish this job. And then this is where I'll bring Katina in here to haul the hides while we hopefully have enough meat now. And hopefully we're not cooking it, like while I'm trying to like round up enough meat to domesticate these dogs, which we were, which is probably why I wasn't able to collect enough because we kept cooking it. Hugo is still having his meltdown, and unfortunately he's the only one that can tame these dogs. Like, I really want this one. Small female Great Dane. Carnivore, yeah. So to tame them, we need 10 meats. We have 20 of which is dried meat. We should have enough to tame them, but the problem is now Hugo is having a meltdown. And we're seeing some aggressive animals. Oh man, I really want dogs, but everything else is getting in the way. And we're currently under animal attack, so it's time. We're gonna draft, come here. Sorry, here. Katina will put in the back because she's our healer. We kind of want to keep her safe. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to draft Hugo because Hugo is doing his own thing. And he is drawing attention, sadly, for this guy. So that's not great. The rest of these guys are heading in the right direction, and our folks are too. So let's see what happens. If they can make it inside to start shooting. Is Hugo... He's not even aware that he's being attacked. He should be running now. In his, like, meltdown, he's not even gonna run for his life. This fool. Did not even try. Did not even try to run away. That's crazy. How's his health? Extremely poor. That's not good. How are we doing over here against the baddies? We're actually surviving so far. I don't know if anybody's taking any hits and if they need to take a step back maybe. I'm gonna want Katina to save Hugo out here. So I'm gonna undraft her and bring her here to heal Hugo. All right, so Quinn likes to research. So let's have him observe the huge mantis because he'll get a buff from that. And then everybody else will undraft. Talus is having a meltdown. Who could blame him? And Hugo is not in good shape. The one guy that can tame our animals. It's so important he doesn't die here. He's up, he's vomiting. Hopefully he's gonna go wait for treatments. Tina's gonna have to finish the job as soon as he gets inside. Well, then we can build a scissor hand statue, and technically we could potentially tame one. I don't know about that. I just want to get the dogs. I just want to research the dogs. Can we get there? Can we get to the dog part, or are they going to be gone by the time Hugo is healed? If, you know, assuming that we're able to kill him. So he desperately needs it. Katina, heal your boy. He's not doing good. She's not supposed to be able to fail the healing save. So Hugo, if he could just stop passing out, that'd be great. He doesn't have a lot of time left. He's got like seconds left. Katina, please, please, please be on it. Okay? Whew, this is getting rough. So he's like down to 24, 23, bleeding 3 per hour. It's not looking great, folks. We're gonna have to come back from the brink of death on this one. Houdini is up here, showing concern, I guess. Somehow, he knows. And he's pantless. Can she, like, sew some more pants? Do we have more in here? Yeah, there's pants in here. He can put them on when he's done. Hugo is sick. I wonder why. Wow. So surprising that Hugo would be sick. I think I got my hopes up way too high earlier because I was hoping for a 7th survivor, to tame some dogs, and to have a baby Dramada. I mean, that one should potentially still be on the menu, on the map, even if nothing else is. But we're hurting here for sure. Hugo is looking just about perfect on the health meter, so I'm gonna try and find those dogs again. Let's go up the hill. Ask Hugo here to tame the Great Dane. No Q in research. Well, we have a bump on CPU core assembly, so we'll try that. Katina passed out. That's not great. At least somebody Talus is rescuing her. Taming succeeded. We have ourselves a dog and our Great Dane. We're gonna name this dog. So it's female Great Dane. We're gonna name it after my chinchilla. So this is Lucy, and I guess we will try to bring Lucy home. Maybe we can have Vivian lead Lucy. Hugo's coming back down here to get food, so we can go back up that massive hill to tame this other dog. Okay, power cell research. Talus is a genius. That's what I'm starting to realize. I have dabbled in some advanced DIY and a big memory pop. Power cells aren't made. That would be great because then we could start crafting some actual guns. Yeah, that would be wonderful. We'll add that to our research for sure. Power. We have the ability to build ourselves a little bit of a power grid now. So let's, I don't know, we'll stick this here. And next to it, power, let's build a diesel generator. And then let's head back up the hill with with Hugo to tame a doggo. And there's a second one. So after we tame the first, I really want to get this other one too. That would be really great. Life-threatening hypothermia, Vivian. Is it a cold snap? We're in a cold snap? It's 0 degrees outside? Everybody's gonna die. I didn't even realize it was a cold snap. That's not good. Visiting trooper, oh my goodness, everybody's outside. They're not supposed to be outside. Ken is petting Lucy. Okay, I understand wanting to go pet Lucy, but right now what I really need is for him to stay indoors. It's 1 degree outside. Yeah, I need Vivian to stay like right here by the fireplace. Krista is Katina is researching, and that's fine. She can be researching. I would really like it if she would put on some shoes, but I don't think she has any, so let's see. Let's add some shoes to the queue. Okay. So some sneakers, my friend. And Talus, where are you going? Nowhere. You're gonna stay right here by the fireplace. And I will worry about Hugo. Wait, who's still going outside? Katina to get the things she needs to craft the shoes. From where though? My goodness. Where does she have to go to get this? Okay, that's fine. She's where she needs to be. Hugo needs to be treated. Is this dog? Yes, we've trained another dog. How old is it? 14? There is one more dog. Just one more, Hugo, and then we'll let you rest, please. Just one more. Don't die. We have a dog. We can train it. We can pet it. We can name it, which we will do. I don't think I can pronounce what kind of dog this is. We're gonna name this after my chinchilla's baby chinchilla, Thumbelina. So Lucy and Thumbelina. Thumbelina will get taken back down to the house eventually at some point, hopefully. Starving animal, no, Lucy, we don't want you starving. Okay, so we need a trough. We'll build a second one because it seems like a thing that we need to do. And then we'll have Katina or Vivian bring food here. We need to construct this, Vivian. And where's our starving dog? Lucy's coming to the house, it seems like, so that's good. Quinn, undraft. I think they're fine because it's warm enough outside now. Here we go, Lucy. Whoa, hold on a minute. I don't want to murder my dog. That doesn't seem healthy. Hugo, did we get the extra dog? I don't know. Not enough food. Okay. All right, I understand the problem now. I guess I'm gonna have to get used to hunting if I'm gonna keep these dogs fed. A loud bang. The wind carried the sound of a long bang from a distance. What might it be? It sounds like an expedition that Quinn needs to go on, so we'll send him. Send. Oh, wait. Expedition. Cancel. It needs to be the loud bang one. There we go. Vivian, hypothermia again. Oh, because she's outside, of course. It is 0 degrees outside. My folks seem to not care about staying inside when it's still cold. While landing, I made out the shapes of a makeshift shelter and my excitement rose. I rushed toward it only to find an unpleasant sight. Small crater a little way off the shelter, charred body and pieces of machinery. The now dead owner of the place is stocked well on dried meat. I found a good amount in the crate. That's the spirit. Yay! Bring back the dried meat, because apparently we need that to tame the doggos. That's a win in one way. It's not another person, but it might be another dog. So I'm not complaining about that. All good things. Starving animal, no, this dog should not be starving. Somebody lead this dog home, please. I can see Quinn coming back. That's crazy. Quinn just came back with all that. Let's bring food so that the animals aren't starving. And then Hugo, I'm gonna try one more time with you and this dog. How do we not have enough food? We just brought back a ton. Well, not a ton, but 15 dried meat. That should count for something. It's probably because I had Quinn put it inside the trough, and now we are at dried meat 0. Man, that's frustrating. Well, hopefully the meat that Ken brought in will dry and we'll be able to use that soon. But we still got 2 dogs, 2 illnesses. Can people please go inside and not be dying? Starvation, 2 people are starving because we are out of food because we're not cooking, apparently. We're under attack? I did not even see that happening. Okay. All right, folks, we're gonna put a pin in it because this is as far as we go for today's video. We are going to jump back in on the next video with this attack right now. That's right on screen. But thankfully Vivian just died? Alice just died? Why? Hang on. Load this game. Pause. Bring Vivian inside. Apparently we're gonna have an issue with these guys. It's 23 degrees. Is Ken okay? Ken is fine. Vivian is not fine. Starvation is severe. I think that's the issue. I think it's because they weren't eating. I think that's what our problem is here. We're gonna have to get really, really lax on the food restrictions for the time being. The burnt remains of an orbital radio core. Thanks. Vivian is still like dying of hypothermia and starvation. Get her inside. Katina is going to feed her and then heal her, I think. Starving animal, a dog is starving. But she shouldn't be, because we have food in the trough for her. At least we're not still in the cold snap, because that was really obnoxious. I think part of the problem too is playing this thing in like fast forward mode. So, okay, what do we got here? We've got Thumbelina, we've got Lucy, and we've got Trooper and Houdini. And Thumbelina is trying to eat this dried meat that was left on the ground here. Okay, well, I didn't want for that to happen, so Hugo is well fed. Before Thumbelina eats all the dried meat, can we try and tame this one? Let's try, because Thumbelina is trying to eat all the dried meat. No, we can't do it. She did eat it all. Damaged wood skin bark bed because Vivian is apparently going berserk, but that's better than Vivian dying. Taming succeeded. Okay, this is where we're gonna stop the game. We have tamed 2 of the 3 dogs. We have a pregnant Dramada with a baby on the way. And we have 6 survivors who are all starving. So I think now that we've gotten most of the taming out of our system, we can focus on keeping everybody alive at this point. So that's going to be the next challenge when we come back to this gameplay in the next video, because right now we have like 0 food reserves, like no resources, no meals. We are gonna have to come up with a new strategy for keeping the carnivores fed. So like the dogs are gonna need meat, which means I'm going to have to get out of my comfort zone and actually start hunting. Got a lot of like catch up to do, I think, as far as like quality of life goes for all of the people and creatures that are now part of our family. I really want to see where else this game goes, because this right here has been really fun. I'm really excited about the dogs, and I'm still hoping to grab that 3rd one up on the hill the next round. So I'm back for that, and thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you next time. All right, thanks, and bye.